So you got, yeah, Molotov. Oh, it's not good. It's not a good position to be in. Especially so close. I'm just going to run over here to try and... I mean, if he throws it at me, then... Can I see them? Oh, I guess I can. I guess I could have tried to kill him, but... God damn it. I don't think so. Right, attempt number 2. Oh, I probably should have healed, shouldn't I? Guess I kind of want to kill the Molotov guy first. You're always going to target the middle guy. Ow. Okay, let's take him down for sure this time. Right, I did want to kill the Molotov guy, but I honestly don't think that I'm going to really get a chance to do so. Probably just going to step forwards a little bit and shoot this guy. Nice. Ow. Now let's see what this does. Now, if they stand in the fire, does... Oh no, it just does a certain amount of damage. It didn't set them on fire by the looks of things as well. He's got another one. Did quite a bit of damage. If I could just kill this guy then. Don't want to waste my bullet. Nice. And Fidel should be able to finish it again. Ow. As soon as he's done. No, no, I guess not. Fidel, where are you going? Damn it. Ow. Careful, Fidel. Well, let's see what they got on them. Some bullets and that. Nice. I don't know whether that's better than Fidel's own one, but I think Fidel's over encumbered anyway, isn't he? So I think they're both over encumbered, aren't they? I'm gonna have to actually sell all their stuff, aren't I? Doesn't look like they might have anything identifying on them though. Which is strange. There's no letters or anything like that, so I wonder what's going to happen with this place then. Might as well just take all this stuff. As long as they can keep carrying. Right. There's no way to like shut this thing down like permanently, it seems. Which is concerning, but let's just see what we can loot and get the hell out of here. At least we put a stop to it at the end. I wonder who the people, like where the people they were collecting went, because he was collecting someone, weren't they? When we said the stuff had been dropped off. Who were the deliveries indeed? Because they didn't come back with anyone, did they? No, it was just the bandits. Unless they're outside, whoever it is. Is that a proper crossbow? Custom made. Well, this is concerning, but at least we put a stop to whatever it is, and I'll be able to report to the postman when we get back as well. I probably pissed off a few people there. Right, let's get a move on then. Well, that's concerning. Well, at least we put a stop to that. What about my quest though? Bandits had time to come clean. You know the bandits had time to clean though. Wait, had time to clean though? Yeah. I should bring the fans to the ex-postal worker. I guess he was right then. Only today and only from us. Standing before you is a large, middle-aged man wearing a black shabby suit. He's shouting out his uncomplicated slogans, carefully watching the people passing by him. Having noticed that he's grabbed your attention, he clears his throat and begins to speech. Hello there, good sir. Welcome to Kurimdov and Partners Car Dealership. We're a young, fast-growing company specializing in the distribution of rare and therefore very valuable commodity. Cars. Let me tell you, we are great at what we do. We are ready to deliver any vehicle from our warehouse as quickly as possible in accordance with your requirements. Moreover, for a small surcharge, we'll even find you a car in the colour requested by you. Are you interested? Wait a second, friend. Tell me about yourself first. Sure, let's chat. What do you like to know? Tell me about yourself. What did you do before all this? My name is Arkady Leonovich Kurimdov. Before the apocalypse, I used to be a TV host. Maybe you've heard of the game show Wheel of Luck? Sadly, it didn't air for too long since the war started. Let's just say that people were more concerned with other things after that. And what do you do after that? My colleagues and I wandered the zones of nuclear pollution before finally being picked up by the search party from Trudegrad. That's a whole other story. I don't feel like getting into that. And how did your company start? After we discovered the warehouse, we decided to move to Paragon and start our own business. First, we started a goods delivery service. However, it quickly became apparent that our profits don't match our expenses. And to top that off, the robberies were becoming more and more frequent. Because, you know, a car is a valuable trophy. So what happened next? The salesman shrugs. What happened next? Security was too expensive, and you know that the governments of Paragon and Krasno-Samoyny don't really care about their people's safety. Working together with their caravans and their predatory conditions wasn't an option. So that's how we decided to go into the business of selling cars. Eventually we will run out of cars, of course, but hopefully by that time we'll have enough money to have a good life. Well, I hope you make it. And where'd you get your cars from? The rare commodity in the waste. From all around, you'd be surprised to find out how many cars are left in the wasteland. Oh, corporate secret, I assume. Who are these partners you mentioned? Oh, colleagues of mine, for when I worked on TV. They handle all the logistics, and I'm the face of the company, and the main salesman. Right, and maybe you've heard any interesting rumours? Not long ago, this captain I know told me that every time the Hesperus star is at its zenith, beautiful half-naked maidens appear at the river's delta looking like mermaids from old fairy tales and legends. They're sitting on stones and crying for all the sailors lost at sea. Interesting. And how many bottles of vodka is that after? What car do you have for me? Give me the full list of cars that you're selling. Our company is a proud distributor of the best vehicles of the Soviet automotive industry. Do you want to be the off-road king, or do you prefer to drive peacefully in the roads, where they of course still remain? We will find the best car for you either way. Alright, give me a full list of cars you're selling. Oh, it's quite the list. The best Soviet SUVs, UAZ, and neither 25,000 each. A comfortable Lada Nova sedan for 17,000, as well as the value for money hero, the economical Zaporozhets for 12,000. Moskvich cars were too popular. They're out of stock, and they're not coming back. Still, to this day, I see these legendary cars in the wasteland in a usable condition. Yeah, I don't really have the money for that. And I don't really have the petrol for that as well, I guess. I've got some gasoline, but I guess there'll be a way to make it back home. Is there anyone else? Oh yeah, there's a group over here. That doesn't look like a good symbol to have on the front of them. It also looks like it was made of paint. Before you, surrounded by serious-looking men armed to the teeth, stands a stocky fellow with a headscarf around his face. When he notices you, he comes over. Hey brother, have a ciggy on you? Yeah, here you go. The man nods with approval and lights the ciggy you gave him. He inhales the smoke with deep delight. Ah, thanks a lot, buddy. I missed it. Really, I did. What did you want, anyway? What are you and your pals doing around here? We're waiting for the boss to tell us we're good to go. I'm the driver. These fellas are the caravan guards. See the skull with the cross sabers on it? That's a sign of Paragon. Means we're not some independent truckers, but an official caravan. Really? That's a sign of Paragon? Why are you wearing a mask? Are you a bandit of some kind? As if. Were you born yesterday? The mask keeps the dust away from my face. If you're on the road for weeks, it can get pretty hard without it. Reminds me of Top Gear, actually. What does he have to sell? Nothing. Menu. Talk to the driver. Oh, so the driver doesn't really have anything for us. Okay then. Is there anything over here? Nothing really. Let's have a look at that strange building, I guess, before we go into Paragon proper. I think there's... yeah, it's pretty much just that, isn't it? The basement. Spooky. I need to find a place to offload my cargo. What's this? Oh, like a hostel. A bald man with an assault rifle is carefully looking around the area from under his thick, bushy eyebrows. As he notices you, he begins stuffing his small clay pipe with tobacco from his leather pouch adorned with beads. And he got 27 rubles. Hey yo, what you doing there, Sean? Could you share some of your tobacco with me? Wait. The man finally fills his pipe up, strikes a match against the sole of his boot and lights the tobacco. He inhales with satisfaction and skillfully breathes out in your direction a perfect ring of blue smoke. Then he puts his hand in his pouch and gives you a small handful of homegrown tobacco. Here, have some. Don't smoke it all in one place. Thank you. That'll, you know, pretty much make up for the ciggy that I lost before. What are you guarding here, pal? I shouldn't be telling you this, but I will, because why not? The building in front of you is the headquarters of the Paragon Guard. All orders come from here. To the regular guard and to the knife and knuckle duster vigilantes like the Wolves of Paragon. I see. Could you answer some more of my questions? You seem like a decent man, judging by your appearance. Go ahead, ask. And are there any exciting things happening around here? Nah, nothing special. The traders are in conflict with us. The fight is as usual. But this is going to be the way under any government. Also, one man who's guarding the gates to the tent city keeps having his cattle devoured by someone. Although, we're used to it here. Every year is something new. I see. And who's in charge here? Hell knows. I should be telling you that's the guard. But far from being a fact, honestly speaking. So you should say we really don't have anyone in charge here. And it's unlikely we ever will. Unless you consider it to be the former director of the local harbour, Fyodor Maximovich, of course. And any interesting goods that go through you? I don't follow these things. They sell all sorts in Paragon. Recently, for example, one diesel vendor tried to convince me it can cure Krasnov syndrome. He sure made me laugh. Everyone knows that only pure gasoline helps cure the Krasnov syndrome. Jesus Christ. I need to find this guy who's telling people that and just put him out of business. Have you perhaps heard something unusual? The man puts the back of his right hand to his left cheek and whispers loudly with the corner of his mouth. I've heard that the trader's scribe, crushed to the face, is badly addicted to FEN. That's why he's so jittery, almost insane. I wouldn't be surprised if we find him dead one of these days. Drug addiction is a horrible thing. I can vouch for it being a horrible thing. It's time for me to go. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be too many people, so it's just these couple, and they can't go down in the lift. Oh no, it's him as well. A tall man with a slightly bent back, wearing an old-fashioned jacket, gives you a once-over. He then puts his hand on his leather holster, embroidered with gold and red threads. He uses the other hand to motion you to stop. Stop! Hold on. Nobody can be let in to see the chief, unless you have an important message for him, that is. So what? No other way to get in? No, not the slightest, sorry. Only if you have an important message. What if I ask real nicely? You can get on your knees and beg if you like. Still, I was told not to let anyone inside, and I won't. Sure you're not going to let me inside? Depends. You have a good reason? I'll let you pass if so. Fine, I should go. Can I go down there? Does not look like it. Nope. What's in the trash? Nothing. Wait, actually, have I got any magazines? Because I can craft tobacco, can't I? Or is it a joint? Yeah, there we go. I don't know whether this stuff's forbidden, actually, anyway. I don't think it would be, but... Oh yeah, and Hexagen had that helmet, didn't he? I guess I'll equip that. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Can't wait until I get proper awesome gear. I really hope that power armor suit that they were talking about is an actual thing. Right, might as well get in then. Hang about here. A serious looking man wearing comfortable new pants and a flannel shirt stomps the ground and looks from side to side, sometimes at the tent city, sometimes at the administrative building. When he sees you, he crosses his arms on his chest. You wanted something? Am I in the wrong spot? I just came to make your acquaintance, don't fret. The man calms down and nods. I see. Most people around here aren't that friendly. We can chat while I wait for my teacher. Teacher, huh? The moon hides behind a cloud. As the words leave your lips, the man becomes tense and serious all of a sudden. He whispers back to you. And the two, blessed with sight, leave the tower in the darkness. How do you know these words? Maybe a trap? Don't fret, the former head of the death gang looks worse than death itself. I came here in his stead. The man looks worried and frowns. Teacher more or less told me of his illness during the brief minutes we spent via ham radio. Seems he did not heal as of yet. So he sent you? Seems like it. Tell me where to look for you former buddies. The man sniffs and nods. The gang inserted itself into these wastes from 3 sides. I know that, since they sometimes catch their radio transmissions. I'm a fan of radio equipment, you know? The man asks for your map with a gesture. Ego Death contacted his kin from these coordinates, a bit to the north of Paragon. Lena Death is last noticed to the east of Paragon, and Demon Death is hiding in some old bunker. The locals call it Bunker 317. Huh. Oh, near some old bunker, yeah. You want to part of that gang? You must have your own share of skeletons in the closet. Yes, I do, and they follow me until I die. But all people are capable of evil. The human soul is dark, and in darkness monsters lurk. Good, now I have a few questions about them. Tell me about Ego Death. The man shrugs and some sweat form on his forehead. I remember one time, a lot of us hidden in the bushes before a guarded merchant keep. Ego went to the 2-meter walls on his own. I don't know what he told the armed guards, how he acted, what feelings he birthed in their souls, but at the end of the conversation, the guards opened the main gate. We just had to rush them. And Demon Death? Demon's father was a drinker and a fiend. Until at the time Demon became one of us, he used to torture and molest him, as well as send him to various villages to beg for money and food. When Demon turned 16, after 2 years in the gang, he took us into visiting his former home. We looked as Demon set his father's shack on fire. His father ran out and Demon gutted him with a red-hot pig sticker with hatred burning in his eyes. And Lena's story? You know, I won't die. Everyone in the gang wanted her, both guys and some girls. Once 2 guys started fighting over her in the open. Lena threw them a rusty spoon and told them to fight until one dies. The victor was to present her with the loser's eyes scooped up by that spoon, but we still swooned over her, even after that. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I should go. Everyone in my village is probably worried about me taking so long. I really hope luck will be on our good side. And goodbye to ye. Right. He looks very proper, doesn't he? The mustache guard looks at you without any trust, but still in a somewhat friendly manner. Hello there, stranger. You don't look like a local. Who are you? My name is... Yegor of the Misty Mountains. Vader of Darkwater. Arsene, Master of Sun. I am Ego. Glad to meet you. Call me Vintar. By the way, would you like to earn some goods? Sure thing. What's the job? I'm not sure how normal this is. Oh yeah, it is the skull and crossbow. Skull and cross swords, isn't it, for Paragon? Interesting. Sure thing, what's the job? The man looks to the horizon before turning back to you. He looks concerned. Damn wolves have been eating our cows. Nobody has the time to tend their little pack, even though we're fed by the herd. By the herd. When we say... and when I say we, I mean the guards. The merchants don't even live here most of the time. I agree. Where are the wolves? I'll walk you to the pasture if you agree to go now. I don't know when I'll get my next break. I'll lend you a hand too. Okay, show the way. This is a bit weird. Ah, I should have fucking sold my stuff first, shouldn't I? Don't know how you get to your destination. The mustache guard tells you to stop and ducks down. He turns to you with a finger across his lips, then points to a small wolf pack feasting on the assorted meats of a runaway cow. Quite damn it, there they are. Let's get them quickly and go home. But remember, if I see you leaving, you'll be branded a coward and I won't do any more business with you. I understand. Let's show those wolves who's the top of the food chain. Not too bad. They've only got 14 health each, haven't they? Is there anything in the area, actually, other than the wolves? No, wolves and some mushrooms. Let us dispense with these creatures. Ah, nice. Jesus Christ! What is it with these people just not giving a shit about friendly fire? Alright. Don't shoot me in the back, guys, please. Alright, I'm just gonna stand over here and unheal myself. Because fuck you guys. I'm going home. What the hell? God damn it. Mustache guard wipes his sweaty forehead and spits onto one of the wolves. Very parasites. You did a fine job, you and I. Here's some ammo for you. Can't spare more though, but everything may turn out to be useful in the waste. Ammo can always be sold at a high price. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but thank you. Are we still in combat? No. It weighs a lot. Let's, God damn it. Yeah, I really should have actually sorted my stuff out first, shouldn't I? Can't believe Hexagen threw a, you know, Molotov. Don't know, is he gonna do other business with me? He said he wouldn't do further business with me if we didn't do this, didn't he? Let's head back to Paragon then. I love the way he's like, I'll help you, and then he just shoots me in the back repeatedly.